Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. You know what's bothering me, fam? You can, I'm gonna have a little rant here, but you can watch it. You can go on to something that's more funny or something like that. But rent and mortgage really bothering me. More so mortgage. I'm trying to buy a house there, and I don't qualify. You know what I mean? For the little programs and stuff like that. And I'm thinking to myself, all this is made up. You know what I mean? The word mortgage comes from the 1700s. You know what I mean? It's made up. They lend to certain people, you already know, and they don't lend to others. You already know what it is. It's racial. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's racial. Just get to it. I don't like people with pussyfoot around the issue and stuff like that. You feel me? You're going to lend to people, lend to people. If you don't lend to black people, well, don't lend to black people. Say that. So we don't fuck with you nowhere across the board. You understand? So people play these little games. They be happy to talk to you. Oh, do you qualify for this? Let me run your credit. What credit score do you got? Nah, man, look, all that shit made up. All of it's made up. You know what I mean? To keep you and me from home ownership. It's crazy. It's real crazy. And then they look at us like we did something wrong. Like we ain't on game. Every black man in America, 95%, don't have a house. It is crazy. Then they play this game with rent, Actually, you know what I think happened? I think these people got together at a secret meeting and said, look, let's up the price on everything, especially rent, because they can't afford it. They'll get evicted. They have to move out. Matter of fact, they have to move out these traditional cities and have to go to rural areas. You understand? Where there's no money. There's no big infrastructure. You know what I mean? So you're going to be like 10 years, 12 years behind if you move to these rural areas instead of being in the city with the Wi-Fi connections and all that stuff and the gig work and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Because all of a sudden, everybody's gay, got $100,000 and living in a $2,000 a month apartment. $2,000 a month. Down here, you have to make 3 times the rent. So that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money a month. You know what I mean? You making that type of money and you paying rent, you really shouldn't be paying rent. You should be buying something. A home costs $300,000. A home built in 1947 costs $300,000. This is unattainable and unsustainable. You know what I mean? It's going to be a bubble and it's going to pop and it's going to pop in their face and it's going to be funny. You know what I mean? For the evil they doing. You know what I mean? Keeping people from home ownership and playing these rent games and these lease games and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just up the price anytime they want to, even with mortgage rates. You get a good mortgage rate, get in there and everything. The next thing you know, it flops. You know what I mean? It goes higher. Like instantly when they want it to. You know what I mean? That's how come a lot of people lost their house last time. They was in it, got into it and everything. But then the rates, just went up. All what they call it, fixed mortgage rates there. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But the solution, that's the problem. But the solution is us pulling our money together and we buying the land, building the houses. You can 3D build a house now out of straight concrete. Look beautiful. You don't need all the traditional wood. You don't need all the traditional labor. You can do it with 3-4 men. And the machine costs anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million. Now, of course, there's going to be resistance. Local people and stuff like that. Local county officials and stuff like that. Because they don't want you to do that. They want you to, support Bobby and his business. My cousin owned a timber yard or something like that. Or my other cousin, he sell blocks and bricks and stuff like that. You got to do all this to, to build a home. A home don't cost no $200,000, man. They say it costs $200,000. And that's what they say. We say it costs how much we say. That's simple. If we got the labor, we got the materials, we got the equipment, and we bought the land, and we up the code, we can do what we want to do. You can 3D print a house. People building houses out of shipping containers. People building them little bitty tiny houses. I'm going to tell you something. Them little bitty tiny houses, that's an insult. Nobody want to live in no damn tiny house. It don't make no sense, man. It don't make no sense. But yeah, this has been my little rant there. You know what I'm saying? Love it, like it, pass it on, remix it, whatever. You know what I mean? But the solution is us doing our own thing. Getting our own places where you get rid of the word rent, get rid of the word mortgage, you feel me? And live on the planet for free like every other insect, animal. It's only man that does energy demand. The Bible says that too. So yeah, man. It's time to get together. We need a solution to this problem. And like I said, the solution is go to Patreon/House of Pharaohs OV.com. House of Pharaohs / let me get I'm twisting it up for you. Go to Patreon / House of Pharaohs. When I say OV, instead of OF, you want to put that OV in there. And check me out. Check out what I got going on right there. You know what I mean? And see if you like it. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. Pass it on. But yeah, that's been my little rant. Trying to qualify for these loans and stuff like that. Knowing good and well I don't got no $300,000, boy. Oof. Oh, boy. Till next time. Peace.